Hello again, and now we are going to go over a Celtic Cross spread. So let's first give our cards a little bit of a shuffle. We're going to shuffle them up, and I did shuffle them beforehand as well. So let's see. Shuffle them up here. And then we'll give 3 shuffles, 3 splits. You know how we roll. Okay, so when it comes to doing a tarot reading, I know we hear a lot of mixed information about, oh, you didn't ask the question right, you gotta ask it the right way. I work a little differently. So, yes, the more clarity that you give to your question, the clearer the cards can respond, they can answer. However, as long as your question means something to you and is not just flippant and whimsical, then the cards will answer. And I actually work a little bit in a different way as well. If someone doesn't know how or what to ask, I ask the cards what would serve their highest good for them to know right now, today. What guidance, what insight can Spirit offer them that will serve their highest good? What do they need to know? And it works. So, I don't know. Everyone has their own method, their own style of reading. And for me, that's how I feel about it. So let's give it one more shuffle, and then we'll give it the 3-way split. I'm not reading reversals. I'm not big on reading reversals. Some people do, some people don't. I don't. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's restack them. 2 and 3. So when it comes to the compass, the Celtic Cross, you will find variations if you're looking at how the spreads are set up and what the positions mean. So for me, this is my favorite type of spread to do, and I do it by heart, and I do it in my own way. I believe I got it from the Lo Scarabeo Gold and Black or Black and Gold Tarot, where they have the spread set up. I could be wrong, but it's the one that took for me, that made the most sense. So let's start with our current energy, which goes in the center. Then we have our challenge or obstacle to overcome. Oh gosh, this is going to reveal too much. We have our final outcome or goal. We have our foundation that goes on the bottom. Right? Now we have our past. We have our our future, excuse me. Oh boy. For those of you who took the time to watch the Celtic Compass video that I just posted, you're going to see some coincidence, some correspondence here. Alright, so now we have our current energy. We have our, oh gosh, don't judge, okay? Just don't judge. But we have our environment, right? The outside influences in our immediate environment, our hopes and fears. Oh, good lordy. And our final outcome. Let's hope for a good one. Ooh, all right, I'll take it. Okay, so this is clearly about me, and it's a topic that I've been dealing with as of late, right? So right now the current energy here is trying to find financial balance, right? Trying to find financial stability. There's a lot of things that I want to achieve, I want to accomplish. There's a lot of certifications that I want, and a lot of courses I want to take, and things I want to grow with and build upon, as well as living situation. Like I want to attain a certain level of comfort, right? So right now, my current energy has been all about how to um, bring all of this about, right? And I'm working within my limitations to try to get to a better place where maybe there's not so much limitation. So this is dead on, and my obstacle is okay, so here we have the Four of Swords, and this totally represents me, and I'm forever trying to strategize, map out, and plan steps that I can take to attain my goals. Right? So I do this at night quite often. At the end of the night, before bed, um, I revisit my vision boards and my new moon intention setting, and I map out each little baby step, like a path, like this is where I want to get to. And I want to get there now. I want to be there already. But a lot of times that's just not realistic. You need to really work towards that progressive growth. So this is me at night, and I am laying in bed, and I am just strategizing and stressing and okay, how can I balance this with that? How can I bring this about? Like budgeting and planning, and that's that. Okay, so this is very promising because this is the goal, right? Come on, I can't pick it up, so I'm going to slide it down. So this is the beautiful Ace of Cups, and you see Spirit is just giving me this divine gift. You see the rays of the sun are shining, and the beautiful dove with all of its magnificent symbolism is here with the overflowing cup that is nurturing, and there's all this new growth from all of that positive energy that the cup is just so full of, that it overflows, and it nourishes others, and it nurtures others. And this is really what I want. All of the certifications, all of the courses, everything that I take to better myself in the healing services that I can offer is because I want to use that to help others as well. It's all about service. I'm on a journey to learn, to gain more knowledge, more wisdom, so that I can apply that to my healing practices. So it is like a pay it forward, right? I want this so that I can better help others. It's not just a selfish thing. And at the same time, also find a way of bringing about the abundance that I can also nurture my family with. So yeah, this is truly the ultimate goal, and it's a beautiful goal to have there. The highest possible, outcome. So here's the foundation, and this is me defending my passion, defending my calling, and that's totally dead on because it's laid hidden and dormant for so long, and now I'm at a point where I'm owning it, and I'm like, yes, I do tarot. No, I'm not into black magic or anything dark. I work within the light, right? Everything that I work with and I call forth and that I am all about is about divine guidance in the highest light, working with our team in the highest light. There's no, I don't want anything to do with dark. Nothing dark. No. So with my tarot, a lot of times that does come with stereotypes of, gosh, you already know. I don't need to go into all those witch wounds that everyone brings up, but yeah, that's what it is. And even with Reiki healing, it's a beautiful thing if you're able to channel divine energy it's not me doing the healing. I'm just working as a conduit and focusing that healing on the areas in somebody's life or in their energy or in their body where there needs to be some release to promote for their healing, facilitate for their healing. So this is me defending that. And you know, and a lot of times it's hard because how do you apply this realistically in the world, right? I want to make a living doing this, but at the same time, you need health insurance, you need a stable, reliable income to pay your bills that they're there every single month on a certain date and they need to be paid. I do reveal too much, I suppose. So here's the past, and this is me and my standing in my power, owning it. So wands represent the spark of passion, a spark of inspiration. I think of them as like a matchstick, right? So when you are being given either a creative inspiration, career inspiration, whatever it might be, that little spark that propels you forward, that you build upon and you ignite with. So this is me owning it, standing in my power finally, and I'm done pushing it down and hiding it and being in the closet. No, I love tarot, I love Reiki healing, and it's not evil, it's not dark. It's to benefit and serve others in their highest good. So yeah, I own it. And here we go. This is my future, and this is creating my own path, choosing the direction I'm going into, right? It's starting a new cycle. Yeah, it's a brand new cycle. It's a brand new chapter in my life. It's completely different than where I probably was a year ago, 2 years ago. I could have never imagined that I would be where I'm at right now. And there's so much further to go. So this actually came up with the Celtic Compass as well. And it's in there, it was choose your path. So yes, I'm choosing my path. I'm deciding what direction to go in and where it's going to lead me. So this is my current energy, and I already discussed this, but the positive thing about this card, even though you're like out in the dark and the cold and you know you're feeling torn to shreds, you just need to look because there's divine help and assistance available right there, right? You don't need to stay stuck in this, right? If you see, there's the church window and the 5 pentacles. And the 5 pentacles is kind of like that middle place where you're just kind of stuck, like you're feeling stuck, but you don't need to be, right? Just look up and accept and embrace and welcome that divine assistance and help that's waiting, just waiting for you to recognize and call upon it, right? This is the influence of my my immediate environment. This is the Devil card. Yes, it is the Devil card, but it's not as scary as it looks because it's that feeling of being bound, being stuck, being obligated, having no way out, or but it's all just an illusion. It's a manipulation. So that's good to know. Like, you know, I don't know if it was this reading or the previous one where I mentioned working within my limitations is frustrating, right? So it's an illusion. I can do it. I got this. Okay, so you're not really stuck. You're not. Okay, there is a way. And hopes and fears. And this plays right into the energy of the Devil card in a sense, where it's like you're learning how to navigate around all of the anxiety and the stress that surrounds you, and you're feeling bound, you're feeling tied up, you're feeling, you know, just stuck. But again, this card represents like trusting your inner compass, your instinct, your intuition, and releasing yourself. Like you're not stuck. You can release yourself from this. You can release the blindfold and you can see clearly, right? It's just a challenge to do that. Um, so representing both hopes and fears, of course. I mean, the fears is pretty evident, with all those swords that are surrounding you and you're feeling stuck. But the hope is the release. It is navigating and trusting in your inner intuition to bring you where you need to go. And I love this final outcome. Thank you, Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, she's done the work. She's invested her energy and her time, and she persevered. And now she's reached that point of like being able to sit back and just luxuriate or reflect upon achievement, accomplishment, meeting that goal, getting to a place of comfort and luxury. So I love this as my final outcome because I can't ask for much of a better one. Like, this is amazing, and I thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful outcome. And it's pretty dead on. It's pretty spot on. I'm sorry for me personally. So I hope that I didn't share too much, and that you have a little bit of an understanding of what a Celtic Cross tarot reading entails. So thank you, and I appreciate all of your encouragement and your support. Have a good night.